Hey guys, Pete over here. We are in my man cave when I do a lot of different things. A lot of times I will do live shows right here at this computer. I will do a lot of shooting at this table. Most of the time you see the background behind me. Excuse me. Some of these lights will be obviously on. But it's a disaster in here overall. I have to clean this place up. It's madness. I do process a lot of stuff here that I put on eBay, a Craigslist Hunter, eBay. This is my workstation. It's been a disaster. I bring here stuff all the time. Matter of fact, see all this crystal? Some of it's already listed. See, it's so dark in this area. It's horrible. I gotta get some more lighting. Some of this crystal right here, see, you can't even see anything. I gotta get some more lighting here. That crystal back there, it's already listed. I'm testing out new niche. I've been playing with it now for a couple months. It's a strange niche to be in, selling crystals, because a very small demographic of people will still buy it. But when they buy it for really good money. And just like with any art, or paintings and things like that, it takes a lot of learning to learn what to buy when it comes to crystals. So this is definitely a learning curve for me. The last couple months I've been really studying about crystal. Some of this stuff moves really well, some of it's a long tail. So finally, after a couple months, I figure out a little bit what to buy when it comes to crystal. So I'm definitely gonna talk about it in the future. Because it's an interesting new niche to be in, and it's plenty of that stuff out there, just insane. Any store, any garage sale, any flea market, estate sale, garage sale, anywhere you go, you're gonna find crystals. So the trick part is understanding which crystal sells and really finding a real crystal. Because there's so much stuff out there that looks like crystal, but it's just a regular glass, so it's a whole nother experience. But anyway, my topic today is I need to clean this up. I got stuff that I constantly bring here, either for my collection or to repair, or to flip it on eBay. You can't even see. I should probably put a light here. Yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna quickly turn some lights back there so you guys can see what's on those shelves. Alrighty, so I got some lighting going. This might be a little bit better. It's still not the best lighting. It's not super bright. The lights that I have back there, they're actually designed for filming. They give you that daylight effect. Not so much these here and this one right here, but at least you guys can see. So this is a mess. This is apparent. Half of this stuff on this shelf is listed. And then, like this pile of electronics here, this is stuff that it's tested and it's junk. It doesn't work. It's not worth fixing it. I gotta get rid of it. There's miscellaneous things that I bought and they're just sitting, like dead piles. Like we all have dead piles. This has to be cleaned up. This is my shipping stuff and it's kind of all over, I gotta organize this much better. This is the stuff that it's not been tested yet. Electronics. They're ready for sale. This collection should be listed right now because it's right before Christmas. This is Department 56 figurine for Christmas. And guess what? I bought them in a spring at the garage sale. It was still, no, it wasn't garage sale. It was a estate sale, but it was winter. I don't know if you guys remember. I mean, and it's been sitting here for forever and I haven't done anything. So I gotta clean this up, organize it, get rid of some of this stuff out of here, and then move things around in this room too, because it's just chaos. I got shipping stuff here, I got shipping stuff there. It's just not organized. I gotta move some of these cabinets and figure out how to hide that spot over there. I got water lines coming in here from outside. This is kind of that corner because of this pipe. I can't really do something, so I gotta figure out how to utilize this. I got still all these boxes since I moved in 2 years ago to the house, never done anything. Here's a full box of books, you know, that I gotta go through. How to play poker like a pro, huh? Phil Helmut. I used to play poker quite a bit, probably about 15-20 years ago. Really liked it. I'd study it big time. Like the challenge. So anyway, those books, I mean, there's just so much to do here in this space to get it really set up nicely so I can film here, I can work here. This is my shooting table. This is where I shoot most of the pictures, right on this table against this raw concrete wall. I think comes out excellent. Excess cables that I use, excess tapes that I put with the equipment when I list stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of work. So let me get to work. Let me rearrange some things here and see if I can make it a little bit more presentable. I like this open space area here a lot for packing, you know, shipping, and then working on stuff. This is my testing station here. A little amp with the speakers, little TV, so I can test everything here. So I like this setup that it's wide open here, but this has to be fixed for sure. You know, already a couple people before asked me why these cabinets are separated like that, and I was at one point gonna put a bar here going across. This is even set up for a bar so I can hang some clothing in here. Believe it or not, I don't sell a lot of clothing, but here and there if I get a nice jacket or vintage t-shirt or, you know, stuff that it's worth putting on online, for me at least, I gotta have a place to hang it, and I thought this would be enough, so I never got into it. I set it up like this over a year ago and nothing has been done. So yeah, kind of excited to actually work on this space and see how it evolves. I mean, there's lots of stuff done here, but it was done like, yeah, let me throw this up, let me put it up, you know, and then never got around really to getting it really straightened it up and making it, you know, very workable, efficient space. So all right, let's start working on this. All right, shot from the corner here. I think I cleaned up a lot. It's only like 6 hours later. So moved a couple cabinets back there. You know, I had that issue with that water pipe that comes into my house that goes on the bottom. I can't really put anything there, so I think these two cabinets fit perfectly and I can utilize them very nicely for different things that I'm gonna use these drawers for. Also made a perfect setup for my printer and some other stuff, so that worked out great. Then I kind of shifted everything here about 8-10 inches this way, made it tight. That way I was able to actually spread this a little bit more, that separation. Remember that I told you that I wanted to hang some clothes? Well, look at that. The few pieces that I have are hanging. So that's pretty cool. These two hats are not listed yet. Actually, none of these, a couple pieces, no, none of this clothing is listed. So yeah, that didn't change at all. But I did clean up here a lot, and I actually raised here a couple inches, because this table normally is about 27 inches high off the ground. I like my stuff about 32-33 inches. So I put these blocks, pieces of hardwood floor on each side to raise it up, so when I'm standing and packing, I'm not bending over. I'm 6'1", so anything that it's lower than like 30 inches, it's tough on my back. So I raised it up, now it's 33 inches, it's perfect. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this cabinet. I found it on the trash this summer. It's on wheels. It was some kind of medical office that threw this out, and I think the only reason they threw it out because this middle part right here, when you attach the handle, well, this is like a very nice smooth running with the lockable lockable units every time you have to like push it in to lock. I think this one fell off the handle and that's why they threw it out, but otherwise this is perfectly good cabinet. It's on wheels, easy to move around. I think I can utilize this very nicely, so I grabbed it, tossed it in my truck and brought it home. This area is organized now I can actually see what I gotta list. There's a lot of stuff here actually, probably about a couple hundred pieces altogether to be listed. Some good inventory too, some good product. So there's a lot of money sitting on these shelves. So I better jump in on that. Now on this side, it's stuff that it's already listed, easy access now. And finally, all these shipping supplies I can see and I can get to, and I can grab what I need, any kind of box. So this is working out really nice. I'm very proud of myself, what I achieved today. So. And of course just cleaning, basic cleaning, you know, vacuuming. I gotta throw some runners here. Not that the basement is cold here or anything. It's just so it's a little bit softer to walk on. The basement is actually extremely warm. The floor is warm. I don't think I ever told this story how this area became the space that it is. Because originally when I designed the house, this was going to be just a crawl space. The house is 1,800 square feet, and I originally only wanted about 1,200 square feet of living area in a basement and about 600 square feet of crawl space for storage. And originally this was going to be only 4 foot tall with some gravel, so you can throw your like, you know, whatever, Christmas decoration, things like that, you know, typical storage. And when my excavator started digging, he calls me up and he says, Pete, we have a problem. I got a little bit deeper on this part of the house because the ground is not good solid ground yet for us to put stone before we put the foundation in. I'm like, okay. He says, I go, how much deeper? He says, I'm gonna have to go at least another foot or a foot and a half. I'm like, well, if you're gonna do that, this was like you know, I made a decision right on the spot. Listen, how much more it's gonna be if you actually gonna dig, you know, like 2 feet deeper or 3 feet deeper? He says, not really, not much more. I mean, you're gonna have excessive dirt, but I'm sure you can use it for a backfill because I needed extra backfill. So I'm like, just go ahead, do it and go deeper. And so this actually ended up being, I told him to dig up to 7 feet, and actually ends up right now being 80 inches, so just under 7 feet, which worked out perfect. The only thing extra that it cost me here, instead of doing gravel, I told my concrete guy, listen, it doesn't have to be perfect smooth basement floor like I have on the other side of the finished basement. It can be a little bit wavy, you don't have to spend a whole lot of time here. But let's put a concrete here so I have a nice physical floor. And that's what we did. And he charged me extra, like, I don't know, $600-700 for that, which is no big deal. But look how much extra space I got now. And this is perfect for, you know, what I'm doing right now. This is extra 600 square feet that I didn't anticipate it, that I can utilize it now for doing my eBay or my man cave or shooting videos, or, you know, it's turning out to be a really good, nice space. So I'm super happy how this turned out. So I thought I would share that. I don't think I ever said this story. Look at this, I found this. I think I got this from Eric and I was gonna sell it. This can, Lubrico grease, vintage can. I don't know how old it is. Many of you out there who collect that kind of stuff, Ronnie Hart. Ronnie, are you watching this video? Let me know. What do you think? How old is this can? It's in pretty good shape. The graphics are phenomenal. It says Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, LA, Montreal. Very beautiful, brilliant, like super nice colors. Made in USA. Love it. I decided to keep it. I think it's a great display place. So if anybody of you guys know about stuff like this, drop me a comment. I know a little bit about cans and things like that, but I'm not an expert by any means, so if anybody can shed some light, I would appreciate it. But yeah, I think it turned out, guys, great. What do you think? All right, guys, I think this is it, huh? I think it turned out pretty well. What do you think? Drop me a comment below. I already said that. Why I keep repeating myself? Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone's watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.